Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Makes a start for the next drive. The Hurricanes offense will begin backed up off that poor return. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford?
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumped in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him and get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
First down here for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. They're going to run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe holding the 3 points.
This would be a big disappointment to get this starting field position and have to settle for pressured and drop back at the 8-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Jones. The pass rush closing in. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's a draw to the back. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Finds his man. It's Horton. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Pressure is coming. Running back grabs it on the screen.
You can see what the offense is trying.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Receiver makes the grab, goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. And completion makes it second and short. Here's a target, and it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Caught on the outside. It's Owens. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's running out of time here. That's reeled in. It's Owens. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to get the throw off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back, tries the right with a quick throw, looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Now here comes the bunch formation. They're going to run it. Finding space at the 20. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on it.
And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Hurricanes move into the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Scanning the field, it's Jones. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this...
Look at that. He's still going. And that stiff arm will help earn him the 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down play coming up.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Ward. Makes a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to take off. In the clear at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44. The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, second down now. Dropping back, it's Jones. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights it. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And it's complete downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Play action here on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Empty set now, 5 wide. Back to pass. It's Jones. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Comes up with the catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Caught behind the line. It's Owens. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline. It's Joseph.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play. And I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, FIU. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it to the right side. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Restrepo. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking for his big tight end. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Jones. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow. Playing with the lead in the play. Throwing the football, I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Snags the quick throw. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Jones. He's escaping the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw again. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Owens. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Important second down play coming up.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, but you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Fights through the tackler. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time's a charm. To throw, it's Jones. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying the run, it's Martinez. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Because it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab, and they'll get him down that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
To get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Contact as he threw it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. They're 1 for 3 so far on fourth down attempts. Can they convert here? It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. He's finally tackled out the 2.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A running play called on fourth down. And he takes it in for the score. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Dropping back. It's Ward. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with their short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a